everyone. Welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library. This is our program we do every month to let you know all the great things that you can find out about by listening to us and then going to the library and participating. Or actually, we give you a lot of options so you can participate in a lot of things at home. As always, we have our good friend Janine, head of Public Services, and we have Tina, head of Youth and Teen Services, and we have a guest today. Janine, want to explain that?
Yeah, we have Matt Witkowski. Many of you guys know Matt from the Public Services desk. Matt works with a lot of programs, and he'll be taking over at the end of the year with us. So we've got him on to help share with the information about our programs with everybody.
Perfect. Well, welcome, Matt. Nice to have you here.
Thanks.
Now, I think that Janine wants to start with a few things that are coming up at the library, some schedule changes and some things to look forward to coming up real soon. Janine, you want to tell us about that?
Right. Yeah, we start right off the bat here. Labor Day, of course, the library will be closed on Monday, September 5th. That is, keep in mind, folks, even though the building's closed, you can still visit our website at phlibrary.org to place holds, access our databases or research tools, and download your digital material. So even though you might be closed, you can still have access to the library and all the good stuff here. So
always good to know.
Yeah. And then, of course, after Labor Day, the library is open again on Sundays. So starting this first Sunday after Labor Day, the library will be open from 1 to 5.
That is such a handy thing, for a lot of kids in school or people who are looking to do something, getting outside their home on Sunday. So that is a nice thing coming back for the fall.
Yeah, and we're getting back to programs which are coming back in the building too, Sue. So Sundays, you'll see that we'll have our Sunday at the Cinema is coming back to the library. So yeah, we'll need to be open to have that done.
Yeah, unless we're gonna put up a big screen in the parking lot. Yes,
that
might be with us.
No, it'll be in house. And then we have the dog adoption event. This is a great event that was started last year. We are continuing this year on Saturday, September 10th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Traveling Tales Dog Rescue will be at the library, bringing adoptable dogs seeking their forever homes here at the library. We also will have Palos Animal Hospital be there to answer questions, and they will donate a Palos Animal Hospital gift certificate to anyone who successfully adopts a dog to cover their first physical exam. So we got some great things. And also there is a rain date. If that happens to rain on that date, September 17th will be the next rain date. That sounds good. Yeah, we're going to have braided pool toys and bandanas will be sold at the Cirque desk beforehand, and all the proceeds going to the Traveling Tales Dog Rescue.
I bought one of those braided pull toys last year, and we still play with it. So it's a great thing, and it makes you feel good to be donating, something in some way. I see that on this slide, there's also some things people can bring in, even if they're not adopting a dog, to help out. That's
right. Our Kindness Corner for September, that's the way the library gives back to the community. We are collecting donations for the dog adoption event, specifically leashes, collars, Purina Pro dog food, Natural Balance dog food, puppy pads, blankets, pet stain removers, dog treats, and old running shoes, only a special kind. So you do want to ask staff about that. And all of these will be collected throughout the month of September, and they will be donated to the Traveling Tales Dog Rescue. So
that sounds good. And that was successful last year, and it was a fun event. So even if you can't adopt a dog right now, it gives you an opportunity to do some donation and help out that great organization.
Right. In the library, we could do a lot of different things here. Yeah, we do our books and programs, but we're also dealing with dog adoptions too. So
everything.
All kinds of things, yeah. Speaking of all kinds of things, Matt, maybe you want to sound in on the FanCon that's coming up.
Yes, we have our Palos Heights Public Library FanCon coming back. This will be the 4th year we're doing it. But due to the whole COVID situation, this will only be the second time it'll be live and in person. So we are really excited to have it back. It's going to be at the library from, as you can see, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, September 24th. We got a lot of stuff going on. We have a photo booth. We have cosplay going on all day. We have Disney bingo. There will be an exhibit hall with some people there to sell art and comic related things. We have an acclaimed author and illustrator of children's books, Alex Willen. He's going to be there to do a story time and also do a book signing. We've got an ice cream social. We've got a gaming truck coming in where we'll set it up in the parking lot and people can go out and play some video games in the truck. I've never done that myself, but I hear it's a lot of fun. We also have a couple of panels. We have a cosplay panel and a Magic the Gathering panel, all very fan con-like things. And we're capping it off at 3 p.m. with some trivia. So that'll be online and, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have crafts. It's for all ages and come out and enjoy it. It's going to be a good time.
I think there's so many people that really come out for that kind of thing. And it sounds like it was a real success before. And it's so great to have the opportunity to be back together in person.
That's right. Yeah, we were pleasantly surprised. The first year we did it, the response we got. So we're hoping to have people come out again this time.
Great. Looks like fun.
Yeah, lots of fun. So those are some of the announcements we have at the beginning for September. And we get back to our regularly scheduled programs. And one coming up on Thursday, September 8th at 6:30 is the Dogs of Chernobyl. This is a virtual program. You can come into the library and watch it. The presenter will be a virtual presenter, okay? But Stephen Quant traveled to Chernobyl to participate in a spay and neuter research campaign for the dogs that were descendants of the pets that were left after the nuclear plant disaster of 1986. So he's going to share his stories from this trip that he took to Chernobyl and talk to us all about the journey of the pets he's seen. And you can see some of the photographs. These are his photos that you're looking at here.
Wow, that sounds like it's really going to be interesting because you think about people, but this has got long-reaching effects on the animal population, both domestic and the forest animals, wild animals. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ukraine, unfortunately, is in the news right now. Well, in an unfortunate way, I should say. So learn ways to other ways about things that have occurred in their country. So join us for that. Our next program, Matt, did you want to talk about the iPhone? Matt does a lot of our tech classes. So you want to talk about this one, Matt?
Yeah, so this one is iPhone Intermediate. If you're sick of the iPhone basics, here we have an intermediate class for you. This one is all about using apps. So we're going to take you through the App Store and look at different apps that people use all the time, the popular ones, and walk through, how to get them, how to launch them, how to use them, how some of them can tie into each other. So it's kind of the next step in the iPhone journey, and it should be pretty good.
Will participants need anything for that, Matt?
It would be handy, if you have your iPhone with you. This one is still a virtual program, so it'll be done over Zoom, and as long as you have your phone with you, you can follow along. And, if you have any questions, certainly you can ask them and, get some real-time help with that.
That's great. I mean, I think there's a lot that the phone does that I don't even know that it does. It's nice to get some heads up on that.
Yeah. And then we have on Tuesday, September 13th at 2 p.m. This is a different time period, folks. This is an afternoon program during the week. We have Medicare Made Easy. We are having Diana Ducci. She's an expert in what she does. You're going to learn about the eligibility and enrollment for Medicare's Part A and B, and then the Medicare supplement plans from community educator and licensed insurance representative Diana Ducci. And this will be an in-person presentation. She will be in the library handling any of the questions, the numerous questions that she has, and she does want you to bring questions. So for those of you who this applies to, make sure you check it out. She's a wealth of information.
When is that program?
Tuesday, September 13th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay. And she is fabulous. You know, if you have
Yeah.
if you feel confused or overwhelmed, boy, can she answer them.
Yeah. And then Matt, you can let us know about Marlee Batlin.
Yeah, so this program is part of the series we've done with a group called Illinois Libraries Present, where about 192 Illinois libraries have banded together to get some kind of big name people to come out and do some interviews for us. This time it's with Marlee Matlin, who from The West Wing and possibly from the Oscar award-winning movie Coda from last year. She's going to be here talking about her career in Hollywood, as well as some of the books she's written. And of course, this is going to be a virtual thing, and it's going to be Wednesday, September 14th at 7 p.m. You can register on our website right now.
That'll be really fun. Interesting.
Yeah.
And then next, you want to talk about this one too, Matt?
Sure. This is another tech class that we have going on in September. This one's on Thursday, September 15th at 6:30 p.m. And this one is about how to use Google Sites. Google Sites is, of course, a Google product where it helps you build websites. So we'll have kind of a step-by-step guide on how to get in there. It's pretty easy to use, but it can be a little intimidating at first. So we're just going to tell you how to get going, and you can create your own website, for whatever you want. Maybe, you adopted a dog and you want to put up some pictures of your dog. You can build a website to do that.
That's right.
Is this a virtual program as well?
It is, yes.
Great. Thanks, Matt. And then we have it, folks. You've been asking for it, and finally we are delivering. Sunday at the Cinema is back at the library. We are going to be showing movies back in-house on Sunday, September 18th. Showtime's at 2:00. We are going to be showing the movie Belfast. This is the movie directed and written by Kenneth Branagh. It's actually a semi-autobiographical movie about his life growing up in Belfast. Great cast of characters. Judi Dench, of course, Jamie Dornan, Sarah Hines, and everyone. It's a great film, beautifully made film, funny, poignant, heartwarming, little bit sad, but all in all, very good. So it's about an hour and 38 minutes. Come join us, folks. You've asked for it. We're going to deliver on this. Sunday at the Cinema is back.
All right. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah. Okay. And then Matt, you want to talk about these next two programs? These are programs that are related to FanCon, right?
That's right. The week leading up to FanCon, which again, Saturday, September 24th, we have a couple of programs with a professor from Trinity. He's coming in the library to do a couple of programs for us. The first one, he's called The Journey of Pop Art. So this is going to be, think pop art like Andy Warhol, things like that. It's going to be through the ages of that sort of art. And it sounds like it's going to be a really good time, because this guy, if you remember was it the Roseland project that we had at the library, the exhibit? Yep. Mm-hmm. He's the one that painted all those, and he knows his stuff. So this is going to be a great little art history jaunt, I think.
Yeah.
The preparation for the upcoming FanCon.
That's right. Yeah. And then the very next day, Thursday, September 21st, we have How Graphic Novels Help Us Learn. And that is going to be about graphic novels, which, it's like not a comic book where it's, 12, 20 pages, whatever. It's more like maybe 100 pages or so of comic style storytelling. Some of them are just collections of comic books. Others are kind of award-winning tales that people have put together specifically in this medium that are really impactful, and they offer a lot and can only be done in that format. So he's going to tell us all about that, some of the great graphic novels through the ages, and how they really kind of help connect us and help us learn in ways sometimes that traditional print book can't. So it should be good.
I think that's great to learn about graphic novels, because when you just take a first glance at them, sometimes it's kind of hard to understand. So I think, having a little introduction so people who aren't familiar with them, realize just what you said, Matt, that is maybe a different way to present something that is, interesting, different, good, and really good for some people.
Yeah, they're becoming more popular. We're seeing more and more of them. So to get that out there will be a good thing.
Yeah, and we hear a lot about, people, and you say, "Oh, graphic novels, that's that's like kid stuff. That's for, they kind of poo-poo it." But there's quite a bit of, research done about the ability to learn from a different type of a book, like a graphic novel such as these. So I'm looking forward to learning more about that myself. And we're excited to be teaming up with Trinity on both of those programs for our big FanCon event. So it's a win-win on all ends for everybody. Thanks, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have on Thursday, September 22nd at 6:30, we have Decoding the Mysteries of Cats. So we had our dog programs, and we always hear from the cat people, hey, you got to have a program on cats. So we're bringing to you the Decoding the Mysteries of Cats, and we're going to have a feline behaviorist, Stephen Quant. He will discuss cat behavior from the evolutionary forces that helped shape their lives, as well as information on hunger and appetite, metabolism, and exercise. And of course, you'll see lots of cute pictures too, I'm sure. But the cat's behavior can be mysterious at times. Coming from a dog person, I'm both a dog person and a cat person now. So I kind of see both sides. So I am kind of curious to see what these mysteries are.
I think it is fascinating. I've had dogs and cats, and I've had them all together at the same time. And, they just have they're just so interesting. Dogs are easy to predict and cats aren't. And then The Mysteries of Cats is a good title for it, because you're kind of thinking, what's going on with that cat? But it makes it fun to have a pet cat.
Yeah, it does. And this, again, will be a virtual presentation, just so you know. You can come into the library to watch it too, but it's a virtual presenter. Okay, and Matt, you want to tell us about the class you'll be teaching?
Yeah, how to get ebooks, e-audiobooks, and e-magazines. So we have an ever-growing collection of these digital books and audiobooks. The problem a lot of people run into is, how do I actually access them? How do I get them? So we talk about where to go, how to do it. We talk about how to get them on your computer, on your phone, on, if you have a tablet device, or if you have one of the e-ink Kindle readers, you can get these books wherever, whatever kind of device you have. So we'll go through it all. And yeah, we've done this a couple times now. It's been really popular, and it just opens up doors for a lot of people that they really didn't know that we offered. So yeah.
That is great, because just like as we started the program, it's Labor Day, you want a book, a magazine, or whatever, you can get it. It's possible. So it's good to know how to go about getting it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember when years ago when ebooks first came out, it would take I'm not joking, it would take like an hour and a half to download one book. And I remember one of the librarians saying, oh, these things are never going to take off. It takes forever to download these things. Well, they've obviously changed over the years, and they continue to change. And even just this morning, I had somebody come in who wasn't aware that they were able to get free audiobooks and ebooks with their library card. A lot of people might go to Amazon or listen or read things on their Kindle, and some of those things you have to pay for. So this is all free, folks, and you can get it with your library card. So I'm glad that Matt's going to be tune in to see how Matt can help you work with these things. And I'm glad Matt's going to be offering those. So
perfect.
And then Trivia Night, again, that's another program that we're bringing it back out to the community. We're back at Harvest Room on Monday, September 26th at 6:30. Join us for 2 hours of trivia and prizes and lots of fun as well. But you do need to register ahead of time, folks. This one, especially at Harvest Room, because the room's a little bit smaller, fills up fast. So go to our website, phlibrary.org, and get that. You need to email Peggy at Harvest Room to get your seats. So if you want to do it, you got to do it now. Okay. We would love to see you. Yeah. And then on Tuesday, September 27th, 6:30 p.m., we have the Great British Baking Tour. We're going to have a former UK resident, Claire Evans. She's going to take us on a culinary tour inspired by the Great British Baking Show, the television series. So you're going to learn how to make a proper cup of tea, the regional specialties, and how to translate the trickiest parts of British recipes for American kitchens. Because, some of the things they talk about, you're like, how do I make that when you're talking about grams and whatever? Where's the cups and the measuring spoons? That's all I would want to know. And recipes will be included as well.
Also, their terminology on that show. I love that show. And you're like, they're talking about something it took me the longest time to figure out that they were talking about cake. Just that word.
Or what is stodgy?
That's bad, I think, but why?
Yeah. But it's going to be fun. You can see the Victorian sponge cake at the bottom, and of course the scones and clotted cream. That's a classic. I'm looking forward for the recipes as well. This will again be a virtual presentation. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Great. Okay. And then our last program for September is the History of Stevie Wonder. That's Wednesday, September 26th at 6:30 p.m. You're going to join music enthusiast Gary Wenstrup, who will be in person. He's going to be in the library to present this program. And he's going to use performance clips and interview clips to trace the arc of Stevie Wonder's amazing career, to gain a full understanding of one of America's national treasures. I remember learning a story about Stevie Wonder from another one of Gary's programs when he did a program on Motown. And this one picture of Stevie Wonder, he's got to be about 11 years old in the center photograph. And he was actually known for his drumming. He started off on percussion drums, and he would sit outside the office in Detroit, what's the famous Motown music studio. And he would be sitting out there just playing the drums just by himself. And one of the workers came in and said, "Oh my God, have you heard that kid out there? He's incredible." So they said they needed a performer, a musician on one of the other songs that a musician didn't show up. So they brought, I think he was 10 years old at the time, 10-year-old Stevie Wonder in to fill in for a full-grown musician. And then he pulled out the harmonica, and everybody just like, oh my gosh. So his career in music has been very long and incredible. So quite a story.
That'll be really fascinating. Yeah, he's such talent, an amazing person.
Yeah. So that wraps it up for the adult programs here. We're going to go over to the youth programs now.
Okay, sounds good. I know September's a busy month for you too, Tina.
Yes, it is. All of the kids are back in session, and story times are back in session as well. Before we go ahead and we start talking about all the programs, I just wanted to let everyone know that you do need to register for everything right now, because we have limited space.
Yes, we certainly do. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yes, and our first story time we're going to talk about is Tales for Twos. That's going to be on Wednesdays in September at 11:30. When you register for one of the story times, our system automatically goes ahead and registers you for all of our story times for that month. That's for Tales for Twos. Okay. And then also on Wednesdays, we have Kindergarten Ready. That is for children ages 3 to 5 years old. And that's on Wednesdays in September at 1:00. And on Thursdays in September at 11:30 for our youngest patrons, we have Little Wigglers, and that is for our babies. And it's for the babies, and they get a kick out of it, but it's also for adults too, because it's teaching them how to interact with their kids, and it's reminding them some of those like fun finger plays they used to do when they were little, and they're like, oh yeah, I can totally do that with my kid. I forgot about that.
Exactly. That's good.
And on Tuesday, September 6th at 4 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through third grade, we have Shark Day. So if you like learning facts about sharks and hearing stories and putting a shark craft together, then definitely come to this program. It is for you.
Oh,
So
and
that should be another.
those look so happy and nice.
And on Thursday, September 8th at 4 o'clock for children grades 3rd through 5th grade, we have back to school time capsules. So they're going to come to the library, they're going to decorate their own jar and put some things that they know that they're interested in right now. And they can go ahead and put it away or bury it in their backyard and open it at the end of the school year, or maybe right before they're going to go off to college and take a look and see what kinds of things they were interested in the fall of 2022.
How fun to look back and think, oh, I liked that when I was in third grade or whatever.
Right?
Cute.
Yeah. And also in anticipation of the upcoming FanCon event at the library, we will be having a superhero story time for children ages 2 to 5 years old on Friday, September 9th at 11 a.m. So yes, we're inviting all kids to come to the library. Costumes are encouraged. And hear some stories about Superman and Spider-Man, and maybe put together a craft and just fly around some of our meeting rooms and see what they can do.
So that event, the FanCon is, if I'm saying that right, that is for all ages.
Yes, all ages. Mhm.
That's fun. So who doesn't like to get dressed up in costumes when you're little, especially? But I know, all people involved in those FanCon type things do enjoy dressing up in costumes. This is going to be great.
Yeah, and especially for kids. My son has like a Hulk pajama set, and he loves just like getting in his Hulk pajamas and just flexing in front of the mirror. It's funny.
Cute.
And on Tuesday, September 13th at 4 o'clock for children in grades kindergarten through third grade, we have woven yarn butterfly craft. So yes, we will be making different unique butterflies. None are going to be the same because we are going to be creating our own.
Those are really cute.
Mm-hmm. And on Wednesday, September 14th at 4 o'clock, an all ages event, Furry Readers. So even if your little one wants to come and like loves dogs, but they can't read, well, then mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, they can sit next to a dog and read with their little one while they get to pet the animal. And these dogs are just gorgeous. Like, I forget this dog's name, but she's totally knows her angles and she's posing for the camera right now.
It really is. It's so cute.
And on Thursday, September 15th at 4 o'clock for children in grades 4 through 8th grade, we are going to be making our own Demogorgon Plushies. This is, of course, one of the creatures taken from Stranger Things that everyone has been talking about. So yeah, come to the library, make your own plushie just in time to celebrate Halloween too.
Oh, cool.
And this program, I can't stress enough, it fills up so quick because children in grades 4 through 8th grade, they register for our Tween Graphic Novel Club. And when they register, that also reserves a copy for them at the library. So then they come, they get the book, and they get to keep this book and just talk about it at the program. And some of these books are just great. And it's so awesome to see like our group come together and they're just so excited to read like the latest graphic novel. And this one is titled Invisible, and it is by Christina Diaz-Gonzalez and Gabriella Epstein. And yes, this group, they just love talking about graphic novels. And I know that Adult is also planning a graphic novel event as well. So
They are. So that's big. It's big. The whole family can do a graphic novel.
yeah. Pinecone Hedgehogs are on Thursday, September 22nd at 4 o'clock for children grades 3rd through 5th grade. And we're providing all of the supplies, and you are just going to have at it and create your own little hedgehog.
Tina, is this going to be done at home? So they'll pick up like we've been doing, pick up the craft items?
No, all of these are going to be done in person.
All
Yes, that's kind of like why they need to everyone needs to register for the programs too, because it saves their spot.
Good.
And on Monday, September 26th, we have STEAM structure building. And that is for children grades 3rd through 5th grade. So we're going to be providing them with supplies that are pretty much we have lying around the house, or everyone has lying around the house. And we're going to see which structure is the strongest.
Good.
And on Tuesday, September 27th at 4 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade, we are having a Goosebumps party. Now, Goosebumps has been around for like forever. And it's, yes, and everyone still enjoys reading these books. So head over to the library for, we'll talk about Goosebumps books, we'll play some Goosebumps games, and there may even be some creepy snacks at the end as well.
Oh, good. Yeah, kids love those books and they have been around forever.
Mm-hmm. And this is the one I am probably most excited about. So Hocus Pocus, the sequel, is going to be coming out September 30th. And on Wednesday, September 28th, we are going to be having a Hocus Pocus craft night. So everyone, we're inviting people to come to the library, and we're actually going to be making a wreath that is very similar to the one that you see in the picture over here. And we will be making Banks bookmarks. And Banks is like the little black cat that you see in Hocus Pocus as well. So yes, we are very much getting into the Halloween spirit.
Oh yeah, that's really cute. It'll be fun to have a wreath up on your door. You get it in plenty of time for Halloween, the spooky time.
Mm-hmm. And that wraps up Youth and Teen.
Great. Thank you, Tina. As always, boy, there's a whole lot of things to participate in, and it's fun that we're getting back to the library. And yes, it's a little bit squishy still in the library due to the renovation of the upstairs, but it's okay. We like coziness. So we'll head to the library and enjoy being there. Very good.
Yeah, Tina, I know we get asked a lot. Did you want to share with anybody what they can expect for the new renovation, or when, or the timeline, or?
All I can say is you're going to go up and you're going to see like a brand new library. You're going to say, where am I? What? Like everything is just changing. So much color. Rooms are flip-flopping, and we're getting additional rooms that we didn't have before. So definitely stay tuned.
I mean, I think it's
a makerspace lab of the makerspace lab, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So many new things and opportunities, and the whole space. I think it's just going to be stunning for the whole community, really.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right. Just a reminder, the library is not open on Labor Day, but you're going to be busy having picnics and enjoying the last days of summer anyway. And you can always get your materials virtually or electronically rather. So I just want to mention that. And of course, I'm really happy about Sundays. That's really great for students and people who are looking for the library to be open on a Sunday. Those are 2 reminders for you. Anything else, Janine, before we go?
No, I think that's about it, Sue.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for joining us today, Matt. And thank you, Tina and Janine, as always. And thanks for watching us at the library. And we'll see you next month when, we'll, how it is in the fall. Everything is happening. That would be a lot of fun to hear about that too. So you go out and have a great day, read something, and have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.